Speaking with Coulee Region Chill goaltender Paul Moberg on Lacrosse's ESPN Radio, I'm Kyle Zander. Paul, how's it going?
Good. How about yourself?
Doing all right, thank you. Look at the season so far, 5-0-1 on the year. How's the season been going so far?
Great. Our squad's just phenomenal right now. It's early in the season to tell, so I don't want to get ahead of myself for the team, really. But so far, things are looking pretty good.
So take us through this past weekend in Janesville. It kind of seemed like a pretty intense weekend of games for the beginning of the season, wouldn't you say?
Yeah, it was huge weekend for us. To come out with 2 overtime victories on the road is big. I mean, Janesville did get 2 points out of it, so they get a point for an overtime loss. But,
right.
I mean, for us, it's really road games you want to get away with at least 1 point, and we came away with 4 that weekend, so it's huge for us.
Well, you yourself, I mean, this is early in the season, and you go through 2 overtime periods, and on top of that, a shootout session. What's going through your mind right now? Have you cooled off yet?
Yeah. I don't know. I'm getting a lot of emails from people that are, congratulating me and everything, so that's nice. But I don't know. You just got to keep your head, I guess. Whatever happens, happens, and you can't really do anything about it once it's over. So you just got to get in there and give your best shot.
Well, certainly right now we commend you on a tremendous job here at Lacrosse's ESPN Radio. You enjoying your time so far with the Chill?
Yeah, absolutely. I love the town. Alaska and Lacrosse is great. There's so much to do here. The Chill, hopefully we can get our arena set up pretty soon. That'd be nice to skate in there, but so far I love it.
So you guys are still in La Crescent right now?
Yep.
Anything surprised you so far in these first 2 weeks?
Surprised me. Some of the records of teams I thought were going to be huge this year, like pretty strong teams, but so far we're on top of our division, which is nice. So that it kind of surprised me in a good way. I mean, I expected to be like in the middle of the pack and kind of work our way up, but we're off to a great start, which is awesome.
We're speaking with Coulee Region Chill goaltender Paul Moberg here on Lacrosse's ESPN Radio. I'm Kyle Zander. Take us through practice. You just got through with one today, so what's a normal practice session like for you guys?
Normal practice, we kind of just warm up. We warm up the goalies. The first, I want to say, 10, 15 minutes, we take long shots. After that, then we kind of work into some speed and flow drills, like breakouts and stuff, just continuous flow drills. And then after that, then we do like some systems. There's a lot of stop and go kind of stuff where he walks us through and tells us what's wrong and what we need to do better. And then after that, then we skate and skate some more.
And with you as a goaltender, I'm sure you appreciate those skating drills too, right?
Oh, so much.
Well, I mean, you look at forwards and defenders during practice, they have to go through their own little sets, and they've got a power play and penalty kill to go through. You as a goaltender, you kind of spend your time between the pipes. Is things different for you for practice?
Yep. I kind of read the play. That's what I work on in power plays and stuff. You can always read, like, what their setup is for the power play, what guy is their go-to guy for the shot. So that's kind of what I work on in those situations and when I'm doing penalty kill.
Coach Garrett's joke keep you guys pretty active?
What was that?
Coach Garrett's joke keep you guys pretty active?
Sorry, you're cutting out.
The question here, Coach Garrett's joke keep you guys pretty active?
Yeah, he is. After we practice, we usually go and lift at the YMCA, either Lacrosse or Onalaska. Usually it's in Onalaska because that's where everyone lives. But, yeah, after practice, he tells us to go and get out and move rather than just sit around our house. So we kind of do, like, team things.
Is there anything off limits for you guys, either on the ice or off the ice? Is there kind of like a blacklist of things you're not allowed to do?
Well, we're not allowed to stay over at anyone's house unless our host families are gone. We have a curfew weekdays at 10:30 because he doesn't want us out getting in trouble and stuff.
Of course.
I don't know. That's about it.
Has it been kind of hard for you, or are there things on that list that you used to partake in?
No, it's not hard at all. It's 10:30 is kind of early, especially when we have practice at noon, so we don't have to get up till 10, and we have to be at the rink at 11. But so that's kind of tough. But I mean, as far as I don't know, Friday nights and Thursday nights, it's nice because that way everybody's home and they're getting rest for the next game.
Now, on our last Chill broadcast, that was a Saturday game against Janesville. Defenseman David Milray, your teammate, joined Rick Franke for the second and third period of the broadcast as a color guy. He mentioned some players on the team refer to you as Moby-Wan Kenobi. Is that right?
Yeah. It's just kind of the thing that we went with. Obviously, my last name is Moberg, so everyone calls me Moby. And I don't know, they went with Moby-Wan Kenobi because of Obi-Wan Kenobi from Star Wars. I don't know. So they just kind of went with it.
Do you like the nickname?
They only use it during the game, so it's fine. Everyone calls me Moby, which is great. But Moby-Wan Kenobi, it's a little long, but during the games, they're pumping me up, so I guess it's good.
Named Goalie of the Week by STK Hockey this week. Your thoughts?
Couldn't be happier. I played really good this weekend. I played better in the first game, actually, than the second game. My first two periods were kind of shaky, but then I really buckled down and played well in the third and then the shootout. Last year, I got it once, and that was kind of the high point, and I'm hoping to keep getting better throughout the season and hopefully get some more goaltenders of the week.
You guys are off the schedule this weekend. Doesn't necessarily mean that you guys are off completely. You're still practicing. So is it normal sessions in La Crescent right now?
Yep. Actually, they're harder.
Really?
Because, yeah, I mean, we had the weekend off, so obviously we're going to get skated pretty hard to make sure we stay in it. Usually when we have games on the weekends, which is usually every weekend, this is kind of weird, but we typically the 2 days before the game we don't get skated hard. We do more system stuff and like power plays and breakouts and stuff. We don't really get skated that much, but so this week will be a tough week.
Would you like some time off though?
Yeah, no, this is awesome. I mean, it puts a strain on you, I guess. The 2 overtime games kind of takes a lot out of you. So this weekend off is huge.
Before we let you go, Paul, Dominic Hasek, Nikolai Havibulin, Marty Turco, a couple Patrick Waugh, a couple of NHL goalie names for you. Do you have a goalie that you look up to?
I used to look up to the name Evgeny Nabokov, but people are saying that he's not a good playoff goalie. I don't know. So I'm kind of for grabs right now.
In between looking for someone to kind of grab you?
Yeah.
All right. Paul, thank you for the time. Appreciate it here on La Crosse's ESPN Radio, and good luck next week.
Thanks a lot.